What's up, guys? For those of you who want to go ahead and skip to the part where I'm talking about Warzone, go ahead and skip to about 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take, and I'll be into the video. For those of you who, for some reason, care about me and why I've been gone for so long, well, I'm going to give you a short little explanation. I don't know why, because, like half of my subscribers are just random people that, like just were like, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. But for my couple loyal fans, here's the explanation. So, some of you guys might have watched my Texas snowstorm story, the live stream that I did. Well, that came back to bite me in the ass. Not the video, but the storm. I had said in that video that my kitchen and my laundry room had flooded. Well, apparently it grew mold. And so inspectors came by. The flooring was all the crown molding at the bottom was all cracked up and all that stuff. And you guessed it if you were looking at the boxes back. Unfortunately, and they only give us 2 weeks to move because unfortunately, due to Texas law, they only have to give you 7 days if the place is going to be uninhabitable for 6 months or more. Uh, and because of the mold, they were having to rip out all the walls and redo everything. So we had to move. And unfortunately, because of that, I had to sink $4,000 in less than 2 weeks into finding a new apartment, paying for our pets, finding a place, applying, getting accepted, and then moving, and all of that within 2 weeks. And it was really difficult to do on such short notice. Uh, I just came home one day and there's a letter on my door that says, "Get the fuck out," and I'm like, "All right, I guess fuck me then, right?" You know, go figure. No, but my apartment complex was actually pretty good because legally, like I said, they only have to give you 1 week, and they give us two. So I do appreciate that from them. And everything that they're really working with us, and they even let us pay um, over a couple months the final bill instead of all at once because they know this happened to 45 other people in our apartment complex. And some of you are like, well, why couldn't you just move into another one of the apartments that wasn't affected in your complex? Well, because 45 other people thought that same thing and they got to it before us. So unfortunately, we had to move to a completely different complex. So that is why I have been, away for so long because moving, stress, all that, unable to work, just, crap. So, that being said, I am back and I will be starting to do some more videos, starting with this one. Now, this one I actually came to see today. I logged into a game that I've been playing for almost a decade. It's called Warzone. It used to be called Warlight. Now, I assume if you're watching this video, well, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you probably played this game. And if you don't, well, if you like Activision games, you might not really want to support them anymore because of what they're doing. So, we're going to jump right into it. Activision, the billion-dollar company, the multi-billion-dollar company, is suing a small indie game developer because he dared have the name of his game be the same as theirs 3 years before they ever began development on their game called Warzone. So, pretty much, this guy changed the name from Warlight to Warzone back in like 2017, and for the last 4 years, it's been called Warzone. And then Call of Duty Warzone comes out, and all of a sudden they think that they can just steal the trademark from this indie gamer. And multi-billion-dollar companies tend to do this a lot. If they come out with a product or something and they name it something and they find out, oh, well, somebody else already has that name, they tend to use as much legal leverage as they can and as much money as they can to leverage that and pull that away or buy out the trademark. Now they're suing him, and I assume it's because they think that he doesn't have the money to front for a lawsuit and fight this. Well, that's why he set up a GoFundMe. Now, you guys might not know anything about this guy, and he's pretty much the owner and sole developer of this game. Now, let's go to the first thing here. So I'll show you what Warzone is first for those of you who don't know. So right here is what Warzone is. It's a multiplayer uh sort of like risk style game, and this is their website. So this is one of the games that I'm in, and I'm just going to show you kind of what it looks like. And we'll get to that in a moment. So it's a risk style game, so those of you who have played Risk probably know what this is. And what it is all these different countries. You've got different countries with different territories, and you can attack, defend. There's different mods, there's different maps, there's all this different stuff. It's a really fun game. And there's chat involved, so you can strategize with allies, you can create alliances, you can do all these things. It's a really fun game. And it takes tactics, it takes thinking to play this game. Now, we're going to go to this. This is the announcement that pops up when you log in, or really whenever you open the game. It says Warzone is under attack. Activision is suing us for having a game with the same name as theirs, even though Warzone came out 3 years before Call of Duty Warzone. And it says click here to see how absurd their lawsuit is. And I saw this and I was like, whoa, man, what is going on here? Because normally, I log in, I play the game, whatever. I saw this and I'm like, holy crap. Because, dude, I like Activision games. I play Activision games. And actually, in fact, Activision Blizzard, because it's Activision Blizzard now, owns World of Warcraft. That is one of my favorite games of like all time. I like playing Call of Duty Warzone. I like playing Call of Duty. I got Cold War. I got Modern Warfare. Like I got the Call of Duty games. But this makes me not want to play those games. Well, not I already own them, so I might as well fucking play them. But purchase any more additional games from them, any more content, because of these big companies like to do this stuff. And quite honestly, I would much rather pour the same amount of money that I myself would spend on a game for them into an indie gamer like this guy. So, let's see his GoFundMe. So his GoFundMe, let me pull it up here. So this is his GoFundMe, right? And he goes through the description. It says, hello, my name is Randy, and I'm being sued by Activision for being an indie game developer. In 2017, I launched my indie game, Warzone. Now, that's really more like when he made some updates to it and changed the name, because it was available prior to that. It was just called Warlight. In 2020, Activision launched Call of Duty Warzone and is now suing me to steal the name, banking on my limited resources. I love making games, and I've dedicated the last 10 plus years of my life towards making exactly one game, Warlight, with a sequel named Warzone. It's a multiplayer turn-based strategy and negotiating game inspired by Risk. So you see he started with Warlight and then renamed it. This game has been my full-time job and only source of income for a decade. I have no employees. I make Warzone all by myself and hope that I can continue to work on it for the rest of my life. It surprised me when Activision named their new game Call of Duty Warzone. It shocked me, though, that they filed for the trademark of Warzone. That's the exact same name as my game. Trademark law says that whoever uses a name first gets rights to it. Just like someone can't make a name or make a game named Minecraft today. However, Activision thinks these laws don't apply to them. They're suing to block me from claiming my rights to the Warzone trademark, even though I launched a game named Warzone years before them. Now, trademark it, trademark law says that whoever uses the name first gets the rights to it. It's trademarks are kind of it's it's a name or a thing, uh, artwork or something like that associated with a company that they continuously use. So if Pepsi decided to change their name to Molly, I don't know, right? And they did that at, after a certain time, the Pepsi trademark on the logo would go away because they're no longer using it. So you have to actively use it. But as we can see right here, you can see he's actually using Warzone. It's literally the name of his game, and he's used it since 2017. So I would say he definitely has the trademark on Warzone. The lawsuit. On April 8th, 2021, Activision filed a lawsuit against Warzone.com seeking to remove Warzone.com's rights to the mark Warzone. You can read the full lawsuit here. But frankly, it's absurd. Here's what Activision says in their lawsuit. It is inconceivable that any member of the public could confuse the two products. Inconceivably. I get contacted all the time from people who are confusing our two games. People tell me all how their Xbox can't connect or how their PS4 got hacked, how they wish they could carry teammates, etc. My game isn't even on Xbox or PS4. I send the game reply to each of them. Warzone and Call of Duty Warzone are different games. You should contact Activision. And then he includes a great meme from a great movie. Years ago, I set up a category on Twitch for fans of my game to stream it. Today, it's filled with people streaming Activision's game. Go look at it right now. Let's look. Oh, look at that. Warzone, full of people playing Warzone and apparently Fortnite. But none of them are playing the intended game. Huh, weird, right? Because this is his logo. This is the logo for that game. And he even says that. That's my logo. Can you even find one person streaming my game? The regular streamers of my game are frustrated by this, but apparently it's inconceivable to Activision that this could happen. Activision also writes in their lawsuit that Activision consistently has marketed and promoted Call of Duty Warzone as part of the Call of Duty franchise. They provide this picture in the lawsuit as evidence. Except they don't. On Activision's website, they shifted their logo up to crop out the words Call of Duty, leaving only Warzone and a bunch of black space at the bottom, as you can see here. So they intentionally crop out Call of Duty for Warzone, so that way they can support their lawsuit and be like, "Hey, no, this is our name." It's two separate things, man. Here's excerpts from the press release Activision published when they first launched Call of Duty Warzone, viewable here. Welcome to Warzone. Warzone is a giant sandbox for combat adventure. Warzone was developed with all playstyles. In Warzone's Battle Royale, Warzone. This can be found everywhere. Press releases, blogs, support pages, newsletters, etc. It sure seems to me that they call their game Warzone, not consistently Call of Duty Warzone, as they're alleging in the lawsuit. After all this, Activision still claims that it's inconceivable that any member of the public could confuse Warzone with Warzone. Activision's actions have buried us on Google and the app stores where we used to be the number one result for our own name. So you can see Activision, the company, is using shady tactics to try and lie and suggest that it's it's not possible to confuse the two games because they had the name first and they're the real Warzone. When this guy's had the trademark for years. And he's a poor indie gamer who has just been doing this for 10 years. He doesn't have the money to stand up to a multi-billion dollar company, which is why he has a GoFundMe. So for those of you who have gotten this far, I highly suggest you donate. Now, some of you may be asking if I've donated, and unfortunately, no, not yet. I will, just not right now, because if you want to know why and you skipped ahead in my video, the first 3 minutes explains my situation and why I'm kind of low on money right now. But that's why I decided to make this video. Yeah, I know it's probably not going to get out to that many people, but for the few people, for those of you who subscribe to me, the few people that actually see this video, I want you guys to donate. If you enjoy the game, if you play this game, please donate. Help him out. Help him fight this. This is ridiculous. This is insane that Activision thinks that they can rip this name, this trademark, and I assume that they're actually trying to take his website, warzone.com, because think about it. Think about how much more traffic they would get if they had the name warzone.com. So they're suing for it. Now, how can you help? I can't fight Activision without your help. 100% of the funds raised from this GoFundMe will be used directly in the legal fight against Activision. Even if you can only contribute a few dollars, it will help a lot by showing support. If you can't help with the funding, you can help by sharing this page, which is why I am making this video. I I love this game. I've played it for so long, and if you're watching this video because you know, you play Warzone 2, I assume you like the game too. And I just find it so disgusting that Activision would do something like this. I mean just look at this, man. Like it's so sad that this game can't even get to the top of its own Twitch stream channel. Like it's so sad, man. So, with that being said, in the video description below, I'm going to go ahead and post a link to both Warzone, the game, if you want to play it, if you've never heard of it before and now you're kind of interested, I'm going to post a link to the game and I'll post and I'm going to post a link to the GoFundMe. So that way if you feel so inclined to donate, you can donate and help him out, help him fight for what is rightfully his creation, his trademark. And for those of you who enjoyed my content, and for also share this video too. Like don't just go to the GoFundMe and donate like that. That's great. If you can only do one thing, do that. But also share this video to get the word out about what Activision is doing and how crappy they're being. And if you like this content, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you get, notifications when I drop another video. And if you feel so inclined, in the description will also be a way to donate to me because right now I'm a small channel. I don't get paid by YouTube. I can't monetize my channel at all. If you would like to help me out, either, because of my hardships going on right now with everything that's going on, or just because you like my content, all of that will be in the description below. And for all of my viewers who, aren't going to donate, aren't going to do anything else, whatever. This is YouTube. It's fucking free. You watch whatever, enjoy the content. You know, not everybody can donate money. I understand that. Everybody has hard times. And you know what? To end this video, I'm just going to say this. Love one another and don't be crappy like Activision to a small indie gamer. You know, be loving, be caring, be nice to people. Help other people out, you know? Don't try to steal things from people. It's just it's ridiculous.